Hey guys! So for this week, I'm going to be doing another beauty related video. I don't know if you guys could tell or not, but I've been obsessed with doing beauty related videos lately. Basically, this week's video is going to be testing whether or not primer makes a difference in your makeup. I actually asked you guys this on Twitter. I'll insert the little tweet right here. And you guys wanted to see whether or not primer actually made a difference or makes a difference in your makeup or not. Why I wanted to test this out is because when I was younger and I started wearing makeup, I was always wondering whether or not it'd actually be worth it to buy primer when it doesn't really do much. Little Dallas's mentality, right? Now that I'm older and I wear makeup pretty much all the time no matter what because I just love it so much and it's getting really hot, I wanted to test out whether or not primer actually helps your makeup stay on longer even throughout the heat. So for 2 days I tested out. One day with doing my full cake thing, it was literally this exact routine with primer on, and the next day doing it without, just to test out the exact results without touching my face, with no touch-ups at all, just to see whether you guys can tell a difference, because I definitely could. So yeah, enjoy the video. Hey guys, so I wanted to give you a little update. So far my skin's looking really good. I don't know if you guys can see it. The only thing I have an issue with is my nose is looking a lot more oily than what it usually does when I do wear primer, and then around my lips the foundation's kind of taking out, but other than that my skin looks really good and my makeup's actually holding up well. Yeah, it's holding up really well. I'm actually really surprised because I thought wearing no primer in like 90-degree weather would actually really affect my makeup, but it's looking good.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Hey guys, currently 6:30 at the moment, 6:30 in the afternoon, of course. I just wanted to give you guys another update of how my skin is holding up. I don't know if you guys could tell or not. Let me actually try to get in the sun. So yeah, these are my 1 day complete no touch-ups at all results. I'm coming to realize that when you actually try not touching your face while not even wearing primer below all the makeup and all the cake and stuff, you actually see no difference versus when I would usually wear my 2 primers. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey you guys, so I'm about to take off my makeup. It's currently like 8:30 at night. I had this makeup on since 8:30 in the morning, so it's been a bit. I don't know if you guys could tell, but my nose is very pink right now because that's my bare skin, so the makeup rubbed off on my nose. And there's a lot of patchiness going on right here, which usually doesn't happen when I have my 2 primers on, which are usually the Nivea and the LA Girl Pro Prep primers. So I just noticed that there's a lot of patchiness going on. I don't know if you could see that or not. You could see my little bare skin there, and then a little bit of patchiness with my bronzer, and then my nose foundation has worn off. So, but other than that, there aren't any big things that have me sold on why primer does something, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't really see primer doing too much to where I could like for sure see myself wearing primer every single day because of like how bad I look without it. Like, it looks pretty normal to me, so I'm actually quite impressed, and I'm kind of debating whether or not primer actually really makes a difference.
The next day.
Hey guys, so it's the next day. Yesterday was the day I did not use primer for my makeup. I do my eye makeup first. I'm about to go into primer, and I use the Nivea Men Cooling Post Shave Balm. I got this one at Walmart for like $5, but this one I use all over my face just because this one is very sticky. I feel like my foundation sticks to it. This is definitely not like a pore filling primer. I mean, it is a post-shave balm for like men, so it's not gonna have a lot of properties that normal primers do have. After I do that, I go in with this baby. I put this on my T-zone. So yeah. Hi. So I just finished doing my foundation, and one thing I did notice right off the bat is that yesterday when I was doing my foundation, my face was acting very dry, and I don't have dry skin. I have like normal to combination to oily skin, like around there. Kind of just depends on the season, but right now, especially since it's summer, my face is pretty like combination. So when I was putting on my foundation yesterday around my nose, it was really hard to like actually get in there. When I tried to, it was very like dry. There was like spots where the foundation just didn't want to go into, and it's been like 2 minutes since that last clip that you guys saw me with without any makeup on, like putting on my primer, and I already finished my entire face and everything looks really flawless. I don't really have big pores, but my nose has a lot of like, I don't know, like blackheads or whatever. So when I apply foundation on it, it gets very like bumpy, but it looks really smooth. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
20 vision. Cupid hit me with precision. I wonder if you look both ways when you cross my mind. Can I get a kiss? Can I? And can you make it last forever? Can you? Okay. My infatuation is translating to another form of what you call it. You don't understand me, what do you mean?
So sorry for the shirt, it's a uniform. I just finished my makeup, and the only thing that's different about my makeup from yesterday to today is that I don't have an inner corner highlight just because I forgot. I'm on my way to work, so I don't want to go back up just to fix an inner corner highlight. Like when I was applying my powders and my bronzers and like whatever else, like highlight and stuff, it was really smooth, and I didn't really need like rose water like I usually do for my highlight to apply it, to make it easier to apply. Like everything was just very smooth, which I was very impressed by. That's my update right now. It's currently like 8:15 in the morning. Hey guys, it's currently 1:36. It's been quite a while since I first applied my makeup and did my whole priming and stuff. I don't know if you guys could tell or not. I feel like you guys can, but even my like hair is sticking to my skin. My skin right now is very oily, and it's the exact same temperature that it was yesterday right now. So I don't know what's going on. Usually my face can stay put because I do like all the baking stuff and whatever, but my face is very oily. Like, let me just bring you guys in for a close-up. So this is a little warning, it's about to get real close. Okay, so you could see, like, other than my highlight, I don't know if you guys could see actually or not, but my skin is just very shiny. It's not even just in the places I put on my highlight, but it's everywhere else, and it's so shiny that I'm afraid to touch it because I feel like my foundation is gonna come off with like powder or whatever whenever I do like reapply or touch up. The whole like reason I'm doing this video, to see what primer does even when I don't touch up or anything, or if it even does anything. Honestly, what I will say is I love how my makeup looks today. What I have noticed is that my highlight right now is a lot brighter than it was in the morning when I first applied it, which I feel like it should be the other way around. So I feel like that's just a combination of my highlighter and like oil seeping through my pores, as gross as that sounds. It's come to the point where throughout the day I've had to like wipe off like my hair from my skin. Like my hair, like little strands of it would literally get, like, I don't know if you guys could see right there, stuck to my skin, and it's so annoying because then it just makes it even more obvious that your face is freaking oily and sticky. Yeah, so I'll give you guys definitely more updates. What I will say is that my bronzer looks really nice compared to yesterday. God, do you guys see that? I have to like whatever. Hey guys, so it's currently 6. I wanted to give you guys a little update of how my skin looks. I have still not touched it up at all since like today at 7:30 in the morning when I first did my makeup. So I wanted to give you guys a little update to get the sun. Something that I really noticed was that my skin has been really oily today. I already do have oily skin in general, and since it is summer, I didn't expect my skin to stay matte or stay more matte than it was yesterday. However, I think it's because I did use a silicone based primer, and since that one has a little bit, I don't want to say more hydration, but it is a little slippier. I feel like it does make my face produce more oil, even if I did do all the baking and stuff. So that much I will say, because I'd be at work and I had to like put my hair back or keep flipping my hair because there'd be hair on my face. So I've been touching my face a lot today, but I haven't retouched it with powder or anything. Hey guys, so it's currently nighttime. Yeah, my makeup is kind of all over the place right now. I don't know if you guys could tell, but the tip of my nose and like right around here, the foundation is completely off, and I didn't touch it at all. If anything, I was trying not to touch my face. My bronzer is still pretty intact, more than it was yesterday, but you could definitely see how it's kind of broken up right around there, which did not happen yesterday. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. I will tell you guys all my actual results after the whole thing and sum it up. So what I noticed was that when I had primer on, I don't know if you guys heard, but in the video I said I have oily skin, especially in the summer. That's when it gets the oiliest. When I had primer on, it's as if it like sped the oiliness. I don't know if that makes sense. It started getting oilier and oilier. Everyone kept commenting on how oily my face looks, which is weird enough as it is. I think that's saying something. Other than that, the foundation was like rubbing off around my nose. Also, I have primer on today, so this is a perfect example. If you guys could see that, it's literally rubbing off. Like the whole strip right there has no foundation on it. It was rubbing off my nose. My face was getting really, really oily. It was breaking, and then I felt like I had to touch up, even though I tried not to. But I felt like I had to because my face would just look like an oil canal. Yeah, so a lot of the differences actually happened. Can you stop? I noticed a lot more differences when I actually had primer on versus without. I felt like without primer, I don't even know why because I don't even wear primer on my eyelids, but my eyeshadow without primer was staying on longer. Maybe it's because I wear a silicone based primer. It like sped up my oiliness race to my face, right? Either way though, I wouldn't recommend spending too much money on a primer. Yes, I understand that the more money you spend on something, the better it's gonna be. So I hope this kind of convinced you guys and helped you guys out a little more too, especially for my people who are starting to wear makeup. When I was starting to wear makeup, because of the whole beauty community and their rave of primers, now that I'm starting to get more and more into makeup, I always wondered whether or not primer was actually a necessary step in my routine or whether it was just a little effect in my head where I convinced myself that primer actually does work. So I think I see the results. I also noticed, and I forgot to mention this before, that when I was putting on my makeup, when I used primer, it did help smooth out the process of it. I was applying my foundation a lot faster. It didn't really crack around my nose, my mouth, and around my forehead. But it also, like I said, it did crack out a lot more throughout the day. I'm sorry that I keep using the word crack. But yeah, also in the poll that I posted on Twitter, it's this one right here. I also asked you guys whether or not you guys wanted to see me do a video based on whether setting spray really works or not, because that one is also something I debate over, because usually some days I don't use it, and other days when I think I want my makeup to last longer, I put on setting spray. But because you guys wanted the primer one first, I'm making this one. But the next video, I'm thinking of making a setting spray video just to test it out for myself as well, because setting spray is honestly really expensive, so I definitely want to test that one out for you guys. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and my social medias will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to comment down videos that you guys want to see, just so I really get all my content out there. Like I said before, I want to try to do a conspiracy theory video just because I'm obsessed with conspiracy theories and I want to try to do one. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay careful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.